Alright, I wanted to make a video specifically talking about California. I had just dropped a video about like an hour and a half ago, but I didn't get into the depth. I specifically want to talk about California in this video, and I want to talk about some real stuff. But there's certain things I can't say, otherwise they're going to take the video down. But just bear with me on this. There's a lot going on, and I'm going to try to sum it down. I got to be on a meeting right now. But I'm gonna make this before I go there while this is still in my head. So obviously y'all been hearing about the stuff that's been going on in California, right? The wildfires, which is terrifying. And it's so crazy because like I said in like my other videos, and I keep repeating myself, we are in a time right now where we are in total darkness and we are in total exposure. For this whole decade, since the pandemic, since 2020 hit, we have been in a time where it has not been the same as it was when we were growing up. Being in any year before 2020 was completely different than what we are going through now. Everything that's going through now is seemed like it's the norm, like this is supposed to happen when it's really not. I want to specifically talk about California. If anyone is in California, leave now. If anyone plans to go to California, do not go. California isn't a place, it's not a flex. That's not a place that you just want to go. That's not on your bucket list to just go there and hang out. It used to be a place like that, but California is so surrounded and totaled with darkness that that's not a place that you want to surround yourself in. You, your friends, your family. If you're there, you should leave. If you're planning to go there, cancel that flight because it's not worth it. California is experiencing wildfires. I don't know what else has to be proven to show that we are in some dark times. It's getting worse. Ever since this year started, ever since we've hit this middle ground in this decade, it has gotten worse. And it's right in our faces. Y'all seen what's been going on with the celebrities last year. Y'all seen what has been exposed on TikTok this whole decade. That's why they want to ban it. Y'all see what's been going on with what's going on. Now we know what's going on at parties. Now we know what they're talking about with these hidden symbolism and hidden codes. Y'all know what I'm talking about? Those rings that they have. We now know about a lot of things in the darkness that's going on that has been taking place for the past couple decades. Now we're in a time where it's being exposed. So, because of this exposure, we are in a new norm. And this time that we feel like we're in is completely different than what it was before. This ain't cute. This ain't no game. California isn't a safe place. It's not a safe place. It's not a sane place. It's not a clean place. Los Angeles is on fire right now. They're saying that this is going to be one of the most expensive wildfires in history of California or the United States, because the damages that it has been causing and is going to continue causing is destructive. People don't even have a plan to help these people. It's just like Hawaii. Y'all remember what happened with Hawaii? In that plan, that was rigged. Can't speak on that because they're going to strike the video down. But if you ever want to look into deeper information on that, please go do your research because it's right in our faces. But right now, in 2025, the amount of bad things that has been happening every day for the past 8 days isn't just no game or no joke. I made a video a couple days ago after I came back from the store talking about we are in dark times. We are in dark times. Now we feel it. Now we see it. Now we know it. You have to make a right choice, a right stance. This isn't no game. California has sick rules, sick laws, sick governing. It's literally like Satan fell down there himself. Satan fell down there and all his angels went down there too. I wouldn't advise staying in California. I wouldn't advise going anywhere. I would advise trying to find an Airbnb or the nearest hotel that's out of the state, a family's house, a friend's house, whatever you can, because it's not a game. Like, it's right in our faces. It's been in our faces for the past couple of years, but now it's getting worse now. We've prepared, we've heard about everything that's going on. Look at everything in life for the past couple of years. Everything in life has a darkness to it. That's why I didn't vote to bring that up. because even that has its darkness to it. That's why I can't take none of these celebrities serious, because they're all hanging out with the guy that gets taken down. The guy that already got taken down in 2019. The guy that got taken down last year. Come on, man. California is no joke. No joke. Like, it's crazy that it's taken so much to prove to people, and some people not gonna see it. But this isn't a video to try to throw and yell at you and get you, oh my God, please. You know what I'm saying? It's just some enlightenment so you can now know, because it's right in our faces. That wildfire isn't no joke. That's not no just flex, like it just dropped out of nowhere. Like, to be realistic, I don't get into politics, but I heard about something along the lines of the government isn't really going to be able to help those people who are in need over there with the fire. Just like with November. This is exactly why I didn't vote. Because y'all all on some bullshit, right? In November or October, right before the election happened, the hurricane that had hit Florida, they didn't have enough money to give out to the people. Like, the government itself didn't have enough money to help those people. I think they had, what, $700, which is basically nothing. I think Lil Durk has said one of his mansions was available for people to go stay at his house. And I heard Trump get brought up in something like that too. I don't know. But mad people, the water was up to our knees. Higher than that, even like our elbows. And mad people is suffering, losing money, losing a foundation, a house, shelter, roof. And their government that's here, that they live inside of, is not even helping them. Jehovah's Witnesses did more than the government did. That's why I respect them so much. They were doing more than the government. The government that's supposed to protect the people. Nah. Instead, we have the blue guy, the guy on the blue team, sending millions and billions of dollars over to a foreign country, Kevin, to help his people here. So you're telling me when there's a natural disaster here, like the fire and the flood, you can't help people here, but you can keep sending money over there. What's happening? That's exactly why I didn't vote. I don't trust y'all. And y'all on that guy list. All the politicians was on that dude list that got released in 2023. Come on, man. Y'all all have a weirdness to y'all. Because how the people are in need, but you are out of reach, but you could reach for other countries, that doesn't have your name on it. They have a whole other system. I know, there's so much to talk about. California is the gist of this video, but it's not only even the wildfires. It's the flu thing, right? That's in the country now. That is being spread amongst the country. The first, murder or death was in Louisiana. All of a sudden, 12, 15, 20 days before Trump come in office. This year is not here to play no games. And so much people are like missing over it. Some people still think it's fun and holly jolly. And like, you can obviously have your good days, right? You can obviously have your fun. But just know what we're in. Just know what's happening. Just know what's coming. Because it's not going to just stop right here. As soon as the attack happened on New Year's, then there was more even weird subliminal stuff tied into that. And then there was weird things that kept happening every day after that, leading up to this that's happening. Well, what started happening last night, but it's happening now. When you go look at the videos, bro, it looked like Armageddon is here. It looked like Armageddon is here. The sky is orange over Los Angeles, city of angels, city of devils. There's no angels over there. No wonder why they call it Los Angeles. Los Angeles. That darkness, that's not real. It's freezing. It's like 20 degrees. And you're catching on fire? What type of ritual is that? What you mean, a fire? Okay, yes, California is not going to be 10 degrees like Connecticut. Connecticut has been like 10 degrees this whole year already. But it's not as its peak height of heat. It drops. So instead of it being like 80 or 90 or 70, it'd probably be like 50 or 45 or something like that. Because I remember when I went to Georgia, right? Obviously, Georgia is hotter than Connecticut. Connecticut was like, what, 20 degrees? And it was snowing. But when I went to Georgia, it was like 41 degrees. I got a screenshot of it. It's right in our faces. You just got to just make your right choice. But just know what's going on. And just know so you can make your right decision. Because no one here is here to play anymore. All these are in our faces. So now we've got to make a right choice. Simple. I mean, the celebrities don't got your back anymore. Look at what they would do for a paycheck, right? And then look what's going on with nature. All over the world. Then now we have another virus. What next? A celebrity death? Then another quarantine? Come on, man. 5 years down this decade, it's not the same as it was in the 2010s. It's not the same as the fun and the silliness. Now it's in a time where we had to make a choice. We have 5 years to see the truth. We had 5 years to see everything open up and get released. Now, in the next 5 years, you have to make your choice. Simple, right? So, when we look at all these cards playing in our face, don't just ignore it. Don't just push it off. Take accountability. Think about it, right? Do not go to California. And if you're in California, leave. There's a darkness there that's insane. The amount of Satanism, rituals, darkness, demons, devils that's in that place, the power that holds. How you so rich and so beautiful yet have homeless people on every block? Come on, man. It look like Connecticut over there. No. They got businesses that's going out of business in Hollywood. I've seen the videos. I've seen the footage. It look crazy. The amount of stuff, the paranormal stuff that go down over there, it ain't no game. It's in your face. You just gotta make your right choice. Even the court system over there is sick. I remember back in 2022, I had did a project at school about legalize infanticide. Wait, not legalize. What's it called? Legalizing infanticide. Like you could have an abortion when the kid is out your stomach, so you could just unalive the kid. Man, what? The weird laws that they were pushing over there, having the men in the girls' bathrooms, having the men in the kids' bathrooms, men in the little girls' bathrooms. It was all gonna start there. That niggas even voted for Kamala. Come on, man. That's why I don't vote. That's why I don't put faith into any of these politics, because they both on some weird shit. You got Trump on that guy list, and then you got Kamala who's going to legalize this F shit. Come on, man. What you doing? Anyway, the cards is in your face. You just gotta make it right. You just gotta make the right choice, man. And the crazy thing is that I actually wanted to go to California this year. I wanted to go over there because it would have been 10 years since one of my favorite movies that came out. I just wanted to go to where it was filmed. It was filmed in Encino, California, right? And I wanted to go there because it would have been 10 years this year, 10 years in February. Just as fun, because I was a kid when I watched it. I loved it as a kid. And 10 years, why not? It would have been cool. But this is going on 10 years from then? Nah. One of the most deadliest attacks. Well, not even attacks. One of the most deadliest. I don't even know, what do you call it? Yeah, I'm just gonna say attacks. It's gonna be one of the most deadliest attacks in history. In the United States history. The amount of money and damages that it's causing. Look at Los Angeles. It don't look beautiful no more. It looks like Armageddon is already happening. Come on, man. They might get hit first, who knows? Because when that time comes, the whole world will feel it, but the way California is, they might get it first. Like realistically, how much science got to show for people to see this? Listen to the things that the celebrities say in their music videos, that they say in these interviews, who they worship. Look at all the symbolism, hidden symbolism in Hollywood, all over California. Look at what keeps going down over there. The amount of bad things that consistently goes down in Hollywood isn't no joke. It's not a game. It's not like some toy or some movie. When I saw the footage earlier, when I keep hearing about it, I'm like, this isn't a movie. It's not like something that you would hear in an action movie or in a fantasy movie or a fiction movie. No, this is something that's happening in real life. The way it looked, the way it feels. And look at the year that we're in, the new year, halfway down this decade, and look at everything that's been going down this whole decade. And you tell me that don't have an important meaning to it? It's exposing the darkness. Again, it's a result of what happens in the dark being shown in our face. So then we know what choice to make in the future. Now know wait, should I go to California? Should I leave California? No, don't go and don't stay. Get out of there. But again, this is a warning. I mean, there's so much to talk about with California, but I wanted to stay on tune with this past decade, right? With these past years. Every year there was something new. Every year there was an exposure on some celebrities, some allegations, some truth coming out, just like how it was coming out on TikTok. That's why I think they might want to get it banned, or they want to buy it so they can own it and control it now. Then accidents, weird stuff that be happening on movie sets. Then hearing the stuff that be going down with these Hollywood parties and these Hollywood elites and these groups. Then you get to find out who these celebrities worship. Then you start seeing weird stuff going down, weird natural disasters going down. These weird things not adding up all of a sudden. So now that we are in this new time, this new year, in a time of all this exposure coming to light, now we see something that's insane. It don't make sense. We are in winter, January, and there is now a wildfire during the winter that might be one of the most deadliest through history. So you're telling me that that's not enough information right in your face? That the government can't help their people over there. So people are stressed out and don't know what to do. People are praying for safety. Then I heard something about the mayor was left in something. Like he was left in silence, like he didn't know how to answer it. So you really don't have a plan to help the people? It's in our face. This is a crazy way to start a year, and I can only imagine what else is going to come out. I can only imagine what else is going to come out. And this is why, again, I don't be on social media, because social media is going to tell you, it's going to tell you some shit that you don't want to hear. Just take care of yourselves, man. Realistically, man.